you are, Rover.
Remember to check your terminal signals and wear the Academy's protective suit correctly. And don't forget to stay hydrated. The Academy has noted a concerning rise in tacit field activities. Please use caution when exiting the city.
It's just Baija being Baija. She's a little awkward with showing care, but I think it's cute. Anyway, Rover, quick, tell us what happened. The fracks at us again? Ugh, those jerks!
Jian, the general, Jinxi, the magistrate, and Jue, Jinzhou's sentinel.
Connection? No idea. But I did hear General...
Speaking of that, I think we'll need to start with a bit of Jinzhou's past. A storyteller near the theater once told us something like this.
The Honorable Madame Jinxi, our great magistrate of Jinzhou, was handpicked by Sentinel Jur. Her status as the Sentinel's appointed resonator is rare among all past magistrates. Our Jinzhou was leaderless for years until Jur finally chose her to be the next magistrate, and she answered the call. To further elaborate, we must start with the battle beneath the Crescent. The Norfall Barons, scarred by countless wars, discarded weapons scattered like bones. Our soldiers had fought to reclaim the land for years, to no avail. Overthrax, the dreadful Threnodian monster, fed on the frequencies of weapons, turning our fallen soldiers into deadly tacit discords. General of the Midnight Rangers, Geshu Lin, bravely rose to confront the threat. As Twin Moons aligned, General Geshu Lin vowed to vanquish evil, raising his blade against the blood-red crescent that foretold destruction. His sword blazed with black flames, laying waste to all who dared stand in his way. Victory seemed certain. Until the retroact rain began to fall. Raindrops fell upwards as in the past. Monsters raged, loyal souls fell to blood-soaked sands, infernal carnage. Issuing his last command, Geshu Lin demanded all soldiers stand firm no matter what happened. Sacrificing his body to the black flames for power, Geshu Lin charged at the Overthrax with all his might, and he was never seen again. After the fall of their leader, the remaining soldiers despaired until the deafening roar of Huanglong struck like lightning. A lone youth bravely stood up to lead a hard-won retreat. After the battle, that young man who tamed the wind ascended to fame, becoming the new general of the Midnight Rangers, selected by Sentinel Jur. On the other hand, General Geshu was blamed for the massive losses that occurred under his command, earning him a notorious reputation in Huanglong. That battle struck us hard, but our sentinel rose from its long slumber to select a new magistrate who'll guide us into the future. Despite the previous disaster, Jinzhou was off to a promising start under our sentinel and the new magistrate's guidance. The people held hope for a better tomorrow.
Whoa! First time hearing about all the... maybe the Sentinel had its own special ways of picking candidates.
Or maybe it is their incomprehensible ways of...
Yeah, true. Wouldn't be surprised if Jue decided to make me the magistrate one day. Not gonna lie.
I understand your concern, Rover. Madame Jinshi was only a teenager. I remember people were skeptical when she first took office. Despite her achievements, many believed she lacked the necessary experience. People only showed their respect to Madame Jinshi.
Seriously, Lord Jue knows how to choose him. And Madame Jinsi, I'd have a mental overclock just trying to keep up with all that paperwork. What is that saying again? Real gold never loses its shine.
Rover, since you were asking about this,
The Black Shores? Doesn't ring a bell. So,
this flower, it's only a photo, and I can't... We're still in the dark about Fraxida's plant. If we are to look for them with only a photo of this flower...
since it's about flowers, we should go ask Grandma Lynn.
Yes, Grandma Lynn runs a flower shop.
You're making me blush a little. Grandma Lynn loves listening to storytellers. I think Hello! Hey, Grandma Lynn! We're here for some stories today. Ta-da! We've got the ultimate badass here. The one who can crush TDs, cook up echoes, knock Inferno Rider flat, and KO Phalian Baringle with a single punch. The legendary Rover!
Oh, my. You're such a sweetheart.
Grandma Lynn, since you're the flower expert,
Have you seen flowers like this one before?
I'm familiar with most of the flowers local to Jinzhou. I don't think I've seen anything similar.
oh no.
Oh, Tisha, I'm far from an expert.
Oh, are you talking about that young lady?
Yes, she has been a great help, and she is such a sweet child. I'd call out to her, "Little Starflower." She's probably up in the back mountain doing some field research. I said I wanted a field in the back mountain. Go in that direction, and soon you'll see a waterfall.
Thank you so much, Grandma Lynn.
Oh, anytime, dearie. Don't
Hello? Are you lost? Starflower. Oops, sorry. I should have introduced myself first. It is. It is a delight to make your acquaintance. My apologies. I used to live in the New Federation. Hi, Verena. I'm Chisha. This is Yang Yang. Oh, right. Grandma Lynn talked about you. What seems to be the trouble?
We're looking for a special flower.
It's an unusual flower indeed. When looking at the structure, take iris for example. It's not viola either. Then there's also the cliff recluse. Lemongrass is also similar in shape, though it has a similar stamen length. Oh, and I almost forgot the peacock flower, but the peacock flower has a distinct peduncle. Wow, you really know your stuff. I learned a lot from that. Anyway, this black flower does look very special, so I'm thinking it might be a newly cultivated species. Also, its veins are somehow cross-shaped, so my guess is it should be a unique remnant plant. But in order to figure out the right soil for it... Gosh, help us out, someone! We don't know what kind of flower it is. Speaking of that, how does it even work?
Chizia, wait, what did you just say?
Yeah? I was just saying, if I wore this flower, would they immediately see me as one of their own?
If this black flower is indeed their symbol, but to everyone else, it would just look like a peculiar flower, given that if they are indeed in Jinzhou City...
Oh, I see. But how do we get our hands on one? I could probably make one for you with my resonance ability. If you just need something that looks similar. Come on, Verena, you can do it. No way! That's amazing, seriously. It looks exactly like the flower in that picture. Thank you. It's nothing. I'm glad I could help. It's friggin' amazing. Could you do that again? Please, I love it.
Rover, have you noticed? We've been seeing these black petals for a while now. The streams have been disrupted. Someone has been following us. Rover, are you sure you want us to leave? Okay. Tricia, Rover, please be careful.
Better hide here for now. Looking for me?
Oh, here you are.
You're such a box full of surprises. So we're playing Truth or Dare now. I see. Oops. Getting angry, are we? Sorry, but it's just so much fun to rile you up. You're the very first person to pique my interest like this. You have great potential. Okay, so you're not up for small talk. I'll keep that in mind. You're my mission target after all. Bingo! I'm one of the bloom bearers of the Black Shores. This Blake bloom is our symbol. It represents our mission to save the world. That's what it says in the rules, at least. Our plans? What is it again? To recruit as many talents as we can and save the world from its impending doom. So are you in? Nuh-uh, I don't. The world? Couldn't care less. If it's all going boom tomorrow, why not have fun while we can? To stop at nothing for more power, take down any prey without mercy, and indulge in all our desires for the ultimate pleasure. Well, I mean, I'd love to live that way. But alas, duty calls. The Black Shores, our garden, is home to many green fruits, and will make you the most special seed among them all. My duty is to nurture and safeguard seeds like you, allowing them to blossom into luscious fruits. Then, once the fruit ripens, I'll get to pick it and indulge the sweetness of my labor all by myself. You're just like what Civilization Simulation Sandtable Tethys has told us. I can feel such explosive potential within you. One day, you'll surely bear the most beautiful fruit imaginable. No need to be so on edge. I won't do anything strange to you. I think, actually, I've been diligently protecting you, you know. I got rid of all types of pests that tried to get in your way. Ew, don't mention me and the Fraxidus in the same sentence. I couldn't care less about their petty games, but if they even think of laying their dirty fingers on you, You're mine, and I don't like sharing. Just a couple tricks and I had those fools flapping around like headless chickens. What a boring crowd. Whoa, don't tell me you haven't noticed. Enjoyed your nightly rendezvous with that long maiden. You have me to thank for keeping those Fraxidus people away. Well, I've answered plenty of questions already. Now it's your turn. Do you think I'd entertain your inquiries if I didn't have a blade on my throat? Anyway, I'm not trying to get any answers from you, but I'll be watching you. You're a very special seed. That I'm very sure. I can feel something oddly familiar about you. My name is Camellia. Try not to let me catch you so easily next time.
And she's gone. That was fast.
Rover, what took you so long to answer? Is that a friend or foe? The Black Shores. Phew. At least you're safe. Shizia noticed a guy acting suspicious. Sure. We are in the shopping district. See you then.
Rover, there you are. We walked the streets, wearing the Blake bloom like you said. Shizia did say she found someone suspicious. Look, it's him.
Rover, perfect timing. This guy's been sniffing around here for a while now. He keeps trying to talk to the elderly and minors. I've been keeping an eye on him. And I saw a little girl with him. She kept turning her head and looking around, but now she's nowhere to be found. This is super fishy. Hey, I'm Patrol Letitia. Sir, business license, please.
But business license? Uh-oh. I'm Alto, just a humble information broker.
I see. So no license. I bet you don't have a fixed business location either, huh?
Business location? Why would I need that?
Now show me your organizational accreditation, please.
Well, I'm an honest broker of information, always open to negotiations at the right price.
No license? No clear business plan? You're running an illegal business. Who's your supervisor? You should at least have their ID number.
My supervisor? Oh, right. She's like a super big deal. She's an ancient being, born with this planet we're living on. She's the will of a star, the reverberation of everything in this world.
So do you even have a supervisor or not?
What? Come on! I already told you about her.
Yeah, I believe you. Now, sir, you're coming with me to the patroller station.
Oh, come on, please. I didn't do anything illegal. I was just looking for someone. A little girl. About this tall? She's the kind to stand out in any crowd.
You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Oh, you know, you saw her earlier. It's that girl. Yeah, exactly. Wait, how do you know?
Watch out! It's dangerous to run like that.
Encore! I've looked everywhere for you!
Back off! Leave that girl alone.
Miss Patroller! She's the girl I've been looking for.
Hello, little one. Is your name Encore? Do you know this person?
Yes! Encore knows him. Uncle Alto sells stuff without a license. He listens in on people for commercial secrets, and he loves pulling pranks on us kids. But he's not a bad guy, really.
Encore! Remember our little chat? What did I say about calling me uncle in public again? I am not that old.
Miss Verena? Where did you meet this girl?
I ran into her near a cliff on my way home. She was eating a poisonous mushroom. I managed to make her the antidote in time. Imagine what would have happened if I wasn't there.
Don't worry. Encore's had plenty of that mushroom already.
But why did you go to such a dangerous place alone, little Encore?
We got your back, little one. No worries. Just tell us what you know.
Because Encore must keep an eye on her.
Kids can have such wild imaginations sometimes. This is a place. Ugh. Those savants really love their puzzles. No wonder folks never managed to get inside after all these years.
That's because Alto set off the security alarm, and now the gate's closed. Ugh.
Anyway, we've got to figure out how to open it up again. This is... Oh, no wonder. Those crazy savants. They were trying to recreate the retroact rain. Never thought they could pull off something like this. Incredible. The retroact rain is essentially a form of condensed remnant at various events across space and time from that rain curtain we saw earlier was probably the result of their experiment before the retroact rain forms, and what we're seeing now should be the second stage. I've heard of plenty independent studies on the most of the researchers were driven by their obsession, but look at all these devices here. It really makes one wonder. What on earth were they trying to bring back with such a massive The power system here might still work.
We have various evidence that this ancient civilization was the Whining Aches' Maya at some point. We believed we could recreate that divine miracle. We have no time left. The artificial controllable tacit field should be complete by now. That Fraxidus Overseer has been really generous with his sponsorship, though he loves to meddle with our experiments a bit too much. This lab's location is a bit too remote for me.
Yeah. Where else could us maniacs possibly go?
The committee kicked us out like trash, as Professor Hysen stated. This time, we will make the divine miracle we saw happen. A038 doing lately?
It has yet to assume a concrete form or exhibit vocalization behavior. However, we noticed some behavioral discrepancies.
It's merely a replica after all. By the way, things have been mysteriously disappearing lately. Any idea?
You notice it too. I suspect it is something to do with subject A038, but it's been under strict surveillance.
I'll go check the security cameras once more. Let's increase its rations. We can't afford to let it go hungry. After all, it's our last hope now.
It's getting closer. These will be my final words. If only I had more. I thought my enemies were misconceptions. Only in the end did I realize time is my ultimate foe. I became blindsided by my fear of death and insatiable thirst for truth, eventually derailing our research. It was too late when I finally came back to my senses. We had already walked into that false gate. Now, I'm leaving my last realization behind. They are our past, but they are also our future. The future being hailing from our past. Please save us once again. Please keep pushing forward until you reach the real gate that can change the world.
Wow! She's so pretty!
Rover, about this person. Knew it. Great! Now that power's been restored, the elevator should work. The beacon signal is coming from below. Let's go.
Wow! A big, clunky monster!
Damn! Those savants never run out of new surprises for us. The signal's coming from it. Did it swallow our resonance beacon? Looks like peace is an option. Guys, brace yourself.
Alto, we doing it like we usually do?
Of course.
Then this big guy is Encore's to tackle. Cosmos! Cloudy! Attack!
Let me figure out its weakness. Let me figure out its... Phew! Job done.
Encore is strong! Told ya! But why did they keep that big guy here?
According to our findings earlier, they were likely studying an ancient civilization they deemed to be divine beings. Somehow, they believed this ancient civilization had once visited the mire, and when they failed to recreate the retroact rain, to get their desired results faster, they started feeding this replica. And we've seen what that ended up with. It was probably the culprit behind the disappearance of those folk, and I suspect the Fraxidus Overseer, those researchers. The monster devoured them, but not with its teeth. What a crazy bunch. So, Rover, now it's time for me to fulfill my promise. What do you want to know about the Black Shore? As you already know, we monitor and research the Lament. The island our headquarters are built on is in fact a massive piece of tacitite ore. This Blake Bloom is a product of that overflowing energy. Our island is located in the perfect spot. That being said, the Lament's behavior is constantly changing. All we could do for now is observe the Lament. What do you want to know about... All right. No more beating around the bush. You just wanted to make sure you're a dependable ally. The Black Shores members all work together to save the world from the Lament crisis. We like your skills and methods. What do you want to know about the Black Shore? Camellia? Of course we do. Yeah, she can be kind of unhinged, but she's indeed one of ours. Just so you know, she only took up this mission because of you. Quite the charmer, aren't you? So you've met her already? Nice. Save me some time introducing. What do you want to know about the Black Shore? We just received a warning from our Lament detection system, so we came here to inform Jinzhou's magistrate about it. Yes, entire countries have been destroyed. What do you want to know about the Black Shores? I'm just an insignificant consultant at the Black Shore, but I believe the piece of intel I'm about to share with you, this is not the first time you've been reawakened. Rover, we share the same goal. We're both aiming to fight against the Threnodians and prevent the Lament crisis.
Yep! Encore can prove it. The Threnodian is a bad guy, and...
I understand. Trust isn't something you could afford to give out that easily. Remember the Blake Bloom I gave you earlier? It's more than just a symbol. It also holds the key to our headquarters. I'm sure it'll come in handy for you. Phew! Anyway, mission accomplished! We've got the resonance beacon secured, plus a sweet bonus of Cortus Savante's big secrets. Glad I got you on board. Oops. Almost forgot. Gotta check the resonance beacon again, just in case. Wait, no! It can't be!
Hey, Alto! Wait! Encore heard lightning. When there's lightning, it's gonna rain. And when it's gonna rain, Encore should bring an umbrella. Oh, no. Alto said when it rains like this, we hide.
No. It's the real Retroact Rain.
Rover, Jinzhou is under attack.